Hello, and welcome to Getting Started with VIVO. We will be discussing how to create a case or open an existing case on the VIVO system. Let's get started by double-clicking on the VIVO icon on your laptop. It should bring you to the home screen, which you see here. You see two choices, Create Case and Open Case. We'll start with Create a Case. Once you've chosen Create Case, you are brought to the screen shown here. There are 4 pieces of information required for creating a case: patient ID, first name, last name, and date of birth. All of the other information is optional. The patient ID can be anything your facility would use to identify patients, such as a medical record number or a combination of patient number and initials. After all 4 pieces of information have been entered, the Create button will be highlighted. Press Create. Now you will see the graphic user interface with the 4 VIVO modules. Today we will be working with the anatomy module. But before going any further, make sure that the DVD with your imaging data is in the VIVO system. You can pause here if you need to complete this task. I wanted to go through this tutorial by showing the optimal way to create a case, but don't worry. If you forget to load up your DICOM and accidentally press anatomy first, VIVO will prompt you with a button at the top of the screen asking for you to upload a DICOM. Are you ready? Okay. Now that your imaging is in the VIVO system, we're going to press anatomy. A dialog box will pop up in the middle of the screen, and it will ask you to name your model. Again, this can be any name of your choosing. It can even be the same name that you used for your patient ID. The reason for this step is, for example, a patient is coming in for a repeat procedure. If this happens, you would use the same patient ID that was used to create the last case. And when you click on anatomy, there's a dialog box that pops up and asks you if you want to use the previously created model or if you'd like to create a new model. That's why you are asked to name your model here. Once you've named your model and pressed OK, you will see the File Explorer box. You will locate your DVD drive, and you should see the files that are located on that drive in the right side of the box. You'll find your folder that contains your imaging, double-click, and you will continue to double-click until you get to the raw images. You want to make sure you're all the way to the subfolder. And here's your images. Once you're there, you can arrow back, click on this subfolder, and press Choose. Now you're uploading your DICOM. This process can take up to a minute, depending on whether you're working with an MRI or CT. The MRI will take longer to upload because of the amount of data it contains. But you can see here that it's uploaded, and once it has, you're now ready to place your segmentation points and create a model. That process is covered in tutorial number 2, segmentation on the VIVO system. For the second topic we're going to discuss today, we're going to head back to the home screen. Now we're going to choose Open Case. The screen will appear as shown, and there are 2 ways to search for a case. If you know the patient ID number, you can enter it in the top left corner and press Search. Or you can simply press Search, and you will see a list of patients that are contained on your VIVO system. Once you locate the patient you'd like to work with, you highlight them and press Open Case. And it takes you back to the graphic user interface screen where you see all 4 modules, and now you can choose one of those to work on. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for your time and attention.